How are you saluting?
Hello, my lovelies.
Hit T. Bottom right hand, you have emote.
Woo!
You can wheat.
Flabbier.
You can
Gqvon.
headbang.
Second in command, Tempest. Queen Vamber. Secretary Iona. Now, I called you all here so we could go over some of the new laws of the Empire after our lovely Queen Vamber has accepted to be a part of our lovely family. Shall we start going over such? If you follow me out, you'll see some posters that I've hung up all around the Empire to make sure that the laws are as clear as possible.
What if you're
As you can
illiterate?
see, we have... Huh?
Can't read.
I'll read them out, and you guys can stop me with questions regarding your city or
That's too many words.
kingdom.
Too many words. I can't read that. I don't feel safe.
Kavelu Higohikisa. Civil rights. Discrimination based on specialities is an offense deserving of a netherite fine to the victim and a 5-diamond fine to the court. Same with discrimination based on rank. Same with the deity you follow. What's that?
I mean, that's just my friend's poster.
Are you an assassin, Gqvon?
No, that's my brother. But I can get in contact with him.
You see, he doesn't have a crown. It's obviously not him.
Yeah, you see, yeah, he isn't wearing a pink outfit or a pink hoodie. Yeah, you see.
Well, he seems slightly decapitated at the moment.
Well, I mean, I couldn't put the body in there. I mean, it'd be weird.
You
There he
couldn't
is.
put the body in there?
Yeah, I made the poster. You see, it's my brother's face.
Or
I didn't take a selfie. Who do you think I am? That's Gqv2. That's how you spell it. It's GQV, then the number 2. That's his name. Then I got another brother that's 3 instead of 2, but I'm Gqvon, so you know.
You were the first.
Yeah, no. There's technically yes. I have the original name. So yeah. I have a giant family. I have an industry too. It's crazy. Anyway, we should probably get back to these laws.
What's this? Yeah, we should. A search may be carried out by your Empress, the Empress's second in command, or your Queen/King at any time. Nothing may be taken off your property unless it is seen as a threat. This includes letters, notes, pictures, invitations, books, weapons, explosives, or anything the Empress deems destructive.
Question. What if I don't have a house?
He's homeless.
You cannot be searched.
You get one day.
I don't have enough money.
I don't think anything will be taken off of your property.
Well, yeah, there's nothing to take.
Property.
Wait, I can do this better.
There's no property to take from either.
You're
I'm a nomad.
homeless.
No, I'm a nomad, obviously.
Or...
Oh, I'm sick.
Anyone else, including guards or generals, must have a permit signed off by the Queen or King of the Kingdom or the Empress to invade a private space. Include privately owned shops that are not of use to the Queen/King or living spaces, hospital rooms, the rooms of psychiatric wards, etc. What else?
Do we have free healthcare?
Freedom of speech is allowed and encouraged as long as it does not dishonor or disempower those of high rank such as the Empress, Queens, Kings, or Dukes and Duchesses. Freedom of a fair court trial is a given. Both parties will bring their case and pick from lawyers available. They will defend themselves to the Empress, who will discuss with the King/Queen of their kingdom of origin. However, the Empress's final opinion will outweigh. You must speak the truth at all given times in official questionings authorized by the Empress or Queen/King, second in command or general. In all other scenarios, you have a right to remain silent. Failure to do so will result in a fine or prison sentence depending on the scenario and the Queen/King's judgment. Ďvě frénisoj and velo unese, which is defense and violence.
Does anyone have any
The right
string?
to hold string? I don't believe I do. Here's some.
Why do you need string?
I'm making posters.
The chicken Dave grew up.
Oh, Dave. Wait, that's other Dave. What the? Okay.
The right to hold weapons is dependent on the kingdom and city. However, generally, you must have a license in which is connected to your identity card. I passed those out to everyone in the Empire earlier this day. I assume you've all received yours?
I
Yeah.
definitely received mine.
I have mine right here.
Good. Lovely. Keep those on you at all times. Now, the ability to hold a weapon past a regular netherite sword requires a license that is attached to your identity card. This, however, does not apply to the Empress, Queen/King, second in command, Duke/Duchess, and generals. Guards, however, must take the test.
What's above a netherite sword?
An enchanted netherite sword.
How do I get a
So I
permit?
recommend putting that away. I can talk to you about the test after the meeting, yes?
Okay. Let me keep this.
You have the right to carry around and wear armor in any given scenario. You may not hit first in any scenario. However, you have the right to defend yourself against any attacker, thief, or criminal. Failure to only respond will result in a trial. Results are dependent on the Empress's decision. Murder of allies is strictly prohibited and results in a minimum of a week in jail as well as a court case. Explosives are prohibited unless the Empress is informed and allows the carrying. Threats made by those in the Empire to others in the Empire is also strictly prohibited and worthy of both a fine and prison time depending on the city/kingdom. Threats made to those in high positions, such as dukes, duchesses, any staff under the Empire, or Queen/King, is worthy of prison time, a fine, community service, and public punishment. Threats made to the Empress has punishment determined by herself. Treasonous acts will not be tolerated and are to be punished by the Queen/King of said subject, as well as the Empress. Treasonous acts include, but are not limited to, acts of war and violence on subjects of the Empire, giving resources to enemy sovereigns or peoples, gambling on Friday nights in farmhouses, giving information to enemy sovereigns or peoples, acts of destruction on the Empire, drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, not adhering to those above you when it benefits the Empire, disobeying the Empress's command, eating bread rolls at sunrise during the full moon, forceful government takeovers, creating conspiracies against the kingdom. Any questions?
Question.
Go ahead.
What if it's my job
What?
to help the other team? This is how I get
What are
paid.
you referring to?
I'm talking about this. Oh,
That's your brother.
yeah, but my brother's still a citizen.
What's that
I
even
don't
do?
think I've ever met you, brother. No.
Huh? Well, it's my brother, so I won't get in trouble. It's fine.
Any other questions?
Some of those laws seem a bit strange. Like the drinking
Like-
orange juice after brushing your teeth.
Ah, yes. Wikipedia is not fond of orange juice,
There's my favorite.
especially
I've seen
after
the
brushing
rule.
your teeth.
Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Why can't I gamble on Friday night in a farmhouse? That's my favorite activity. I did all the time.
Well, you're going to have to find a new favorite activity, I suppose. Next is identification. Identification. Identification must be carried with you at all times. Identification is given by the Empress and requires to apply as a position of power or utilize facilities such as banks, postal offices, hotels, and or to buy/sell items. This is because, as you're aware, ℚ𝕚𝕤, the brewer, can make potions known as the identity potion to steal and alter your looks and voice.
Isn't that a little powerful?
It is, definitely. They've been selling books with such potion ingredients. So we're going to be as strict as possible regarding making sure people are who they say they are.
I think you can always tell who I am.
There's nobody as unique. Those of places outside the Empire must apply for a foreign identification to utilize facilities such as banks, postal offices, hotels, etc. You must have a permit tied to your identification card in order to carry around weaponry, explosives, or any destructive item. You can apply for this by speaking to the Empress or her second in command. You must have a permit to carry around potions from the brewer. You can apply for this by speaking to the Empress or her second in command. Forgery on any official document is punishable by however the Empress sees fit. Identity fraud is punishable by a week in prison time as well as however else the Empress sees fit. And last, ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕧𝕚𝕚, positions. These are written in order of which someone of high position should be followed. Any movement signed off by the Empress or the kingdom leader must be followed regardless of status unless it is believed that someone's acts are not in the best interest of the Empire. It must be taken directly to the Empress herself. The Empress Vesperia, the Empress's second in command, who is undecided, the Empress's secretary, Secretary Iona, a queen, king, or ruler under the Empire, Queen Vesperia of ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, ruler Vamber of the Water Kingdom, a queen/king second in command, Tempest of the Water Kingdom, a duke or duchess, Duke Gator of Strider, ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, Duke Flabbier of Wither, ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, Duke Grayson of Nerexius, ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, the Empress's general, who is undecided, and the Imperial Guard, also undecided. Any further questions?
What is the Imperial Guard? What do they do?
The Imperial Guards are to protect the Empire. They will have towers around the whole Empire, in which will be connected by stairways and tunnels.
Yeah,
Their
I'm
job
good.
is to make sure no one comes out, no one comes in, specifically no one of danger.
Okay. What does the second in command do?
Now, the second in command of the Empire or the Kingdom?
Of the Empress's, the second one. I'm not sure. What? Oh, you
They're my
answered it.
second in command.
Okay.
Basically, if I were to fall for a short period of time, they would be put in power.
That should be me.
With your actions today, I would think
Undecided.
not.
I haven't done anything but put posters up. I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you gamble in farmhouses.
I don't gamble at all. I don't have enough money to gamble.
Fair point. You just got here after all.
Yeah, my
As
boots
the
don't even
kingdom
have front
leader,
door.
As kingdom leaders and second-in-commands, people of power I have around me, your job is to, specifically, I'm going to start with you, Vamber, Tempest. I'd like you guys to start expanding your kingdom. Create duchies, cities. Therefore, we'll have more territory and more space for both your people and ours, as well as hopefully more activity within your kingdom once more people are put in power. You guys are also to create laws based on these. Laws cannot break any of the imperial laws we have in place, however, they may expand on them. Same with the duchies. For Duke Gator and Duke Flabbier, I'd like you both to start expanding the walls around your territories. Make sure they're defined. I believe Mel is hosting her party in Strider.
That
Were
she
you aware
is.
of this?
I was not aware.
I see. I was under the impression you were.
I was under the impression that you had okayed it.
I had not.
We'll have to speak to her about that.
Definitely. Start placing the foundations of said walls. I'd prefer they were made in stone or a harder to break material.
Obsidian.
However, it is up to you. Obsidian is quite irritating to get, so I don't expect you all to go that far yet.
You can go to the end.
Slate? That's not the worst idea.
You can mine the towers with netherite pickaxes.
Definitely. I'll see if I can get some obsidian for you all. Is there any questions I would expect you all to be working on?
What if
I
I
don't think I was
moved?
meant to do anything. Hey, can I get my permit? Do that thing.
I can definitely help you after this meeting, yes.
Thank you.
Flabbier.
Yo.
Duke Flabbier, my apologies. Were you saying something?
What if, by chance, I happen to have made a new location my residence, and have failed to inform anyone of it so far? Because
you can
it's a
have
rock.
multiple places of living.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
So, like, are there any other punishments other than like exile? Is there like a prison of some sort?
Also,
Death?
chicken
I
ditching.
have a friend creating a prison for us at the moment.
Okay.
We'll also have some other punishments, such as the fines mentioned, as well as public punishment for anyone who goes too far. Perhaps taking the life of a queen or empress or duchy.
Alright, well,
Queen Vamber,
Yeah.
how are you handling such at the moment? What are your goals besides what I've already told you?
Well, to get Tempest netherite armor, because, and also, well, that is one of the goals.
I can assist with the netherite armor. I'll leave a present at your house, Tempest.
Oh, okay. Another thing that I should probably more expand. Yeah, I was gonna plan on making more farms and stuff. Oh, yeah,
Lovely. Perhaps a city that focuses on farming and such.
I can
Oh,
show you how to
I believe you
automate it.
have the farming speciality over there, correct?
Something that I want MC1 to talk to you about making like farm theirs public at one point. Official
I
farm
see.
or something. So you can
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to them at that at one point. They talked to me about it with it. I said it was fine with them. I'll let you go talk to them about it.
Lovely. What about the Dukes? Any specific goals or laws you had in mind?
No, I'm just building a graveyard.
Death/mobs. How lovely.
As you know,
Duke Gator?
my city of Strider is supposed to be the more peaceful side, so we've already put into place a non-violence law and the inability to hold weapons within the city limits.
Lovely. I'm sure that will help a lot regarding violence and such.
That is the plan.
In the end, we want to get that. Secretary Iona?
Yes,
Anything
ma'am?
you want to add or discuss?
No, not really.
Beautiful. Tempest, I'd like to speak to you. Everyone else, besides my lovely secretary, you are excused.
Deuces.
Second in command, Tempest. How are you?
Hello. I am doing good.
It's been a while since we've last talked. I believe the
I guess we
last
can say
time we
that.
truly spoke was after your leader called me a tyrant.
I do believe I agree with that. That was the last time we spoke.
Indeed. Has anything changed in your kingdom yet?
We're planning on expanding the farms and possibly building a few other things like getting animals and such. I talked to them about a couple of concerns and they agree about probably expanding and maybe focusing on the more of the defense side of things.
I see. That's lovely to hear. I'm glad some progress has been made. That guy. Has anything suspicious been happening over in your kingdom?
It's besides being suspiciously quiet, nothing much. We even did a look around for if there was more books. Nothing found.
Really?
It's
Strange.
been pretty quiet.
That's good. Quiet is always good. Keep an eye out on Vamber.
Indeed.
I've heard a few rumors. Your life might be in danger.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Good. You're excused.
Okay.